Okay, just before this video actually starts, I'm going to say that this is not a glitch or an exploit and you won't need to worry about getting banned or having your stats reset for doing this. Okay, I'm going to make this video as fast as possible just because double XP is about to end and I know a lot of people could be really using this strategy to level up. Okay, so we're going to be playing Blood of the Dead. Remember, you got to be playing this on casual difficulty. This doesn't work on any other difficulty. Now on the screen you can see what I think is the best class setup for this strategy, but all you really need for this is actually Deadshot. If you have them, Ray Fires is also a really good exception for this. Elixirs aren't very useful except from the infinite ammo, insta kills and possibly head scan. Again, all you really do need for this strategy is Deadshot. Something that could help out your gameplay a lot is if you have extended mags on the Titan, because that's the gun we're going to be using for this game. So when you're in the game, you want to focus on obtaining the Blundergat, buying all 4 perks, building the shield, pack a punch in the Blundergat, and you want to pack a punch the Titan to as much as it can go, so you want to get the max damage on the Titan. Any double pack ability will really work for this strategy. I just personally prefer to use Cryo Freeze as it slows the zombies down I see when you shoot them, so it makes it a little bit easier. Now that you've done all that, all you need to do is make your way to the Warden's house and go to the top of the stairs. From here you're basically set. For the lower rounds, I'd say around 20 to 30, I would just focus on gathering points and maybe leveling up your specialist ability. They do come into like a higher roll and a lot higher rounds. So once you reach about rounds, I'd say about 40, maybe 50, you won't be able to kill full hordes with like the one mag. You won't be able to actually reload your gun because there's just going to be so many of them. You've got that window on the left hand side you need to be careful of. So what you need to do is you need to do a quick 180 turn once you see that you've got 0 bullets and you need to reload. And once you buy the ammo off the wall will actually reload the gun for you, so you don't need to reload it and you can just continue firing. This is why the strategy is so overpowered, and this is why you're going to get so many headshots from doing this. So if you think you're in a situation where you're going to go down, what I would recommend to do is take out your specialist weapon, or what you could do is you could throw a ray fire at the ground and take out your shield. That will give you actually that extra time to reload your gun or buy ammo off the wall. Now there are some things I do need to make you aware of that you need to be careful for, and the first thing for that is the dogs. So when you're using Deadshot, sometimes the dogs aren't actually affected by Deadshot, so I would recommend for you to crouch and maybe just try and get them in your line of fire, or you could do what I do. I just usually hit fire them, then just continue doing the strategy. Now the second problem with this is the Warden, so this is why we have the Blundergat from the start. So as soon as he spawns in, you could stay where you are or you can move slightly towards the top of the stairs. Now when he jumps and slams the ground, all the zombies around him is going to be stunned. I would just take advantage of that and simply just shoot the Warden in the head and he should die instantly. If you get a clean headshot, he will die right away. Now the third thing you need to be really careful for is your points. So obviously if you're doing the method I mentioned earlier with you doing the 180 turn and buying ammo off the wall, doing that, the Titan doesn't always actually give you those 4,500 back once you finish the mag. So throughout the round I would recommend you use the ray fires and the specialist weapon just to kind of compensate those points that you've actually lost from buying the ammo. Now the fourth thing, you need to 100% be aware of this. Now it's a bit of a bug in the game and I don't know why it happens, but it only seems to happen to me on rounds above round 100. If you're, let's say, round 60 for example, this doesn't seem to occur on those kind of rounds. I think it might just be the program in the game. This game wasn't actually designed to go to this high of a round on this map. So basically what it is when you see a zombie in front of you and he seems to be just standing there, I would recommend to kill him right away, because even though on your screen you're not taking damage from him, he is actually doing damage to you and it's somehow not registering on your side. So you could be sitting on 250 health and just instantly go down. I'm going to show you a clip of this just so you know what I'm talking about, so you are aware of it. Okay, as you can see in that footage there, you know, the zombie just downed me. I didn't get hit once. It just straight went from 250 to 0, you know, end game. So just be very careful for that. If you see a zombie like that, I would just recommend to take out your specialist weapon and, you know, just kill them all and then just restart from there. So I'm going to show you the stats from the game that we played just there. So I only went to around 50 in this game just so I can show you the breakdown of this strategy. So I originally was level 252 when I started the game, and I'm now level 258. Now I did that all in less than 1 hour, so you can see 6 levels at Prestige Master is a lot of XP. And like I said, since this is double XP, I want to get this video out as quick as possible so more people could actually be using this and leveling up. Now the game that I was playing where I was on round 100 plus, I'm going to show you the stats on screen right now, so you can see that I'm getting a lot of headshots for doing this strategy and a lot of kills. So this, you could keep on doing this strategy all the way to 255, and I think you can actually go above that in this game. But you know, I would say this strategy is a lot better than the 9 cursed room strategy. Not many people know about this strategy at all, so if you could like the video and maybe share it, you know, this could help a lot of people to try and level up. And I'll be posting content like this on DLC 3 for the new zombies map. I believe it's supposed to be in the Ether storyline as well, so remember to subscribe for that. And you know, lastly, just, you know, if you use this strategy, you know, let me know in the comments, let me know what could be better about it, or if you had any tweaks to it that you made yourself, and I'll see you all in DLC 3.